Hey everyone, welcome to the first lecture of chapter 14, and today we're talking about two new tenses. We're talking about the pluperfect and future perfect active. And these are our last two tenses of the active, and this is on page 163. Okay, so we're going to start with pluperfect. Okay, pluperfect is translated as had. Okay, it indicates an action that is farther back in the past, occurred a long time ago, and it also is derived from two Latin words, plus, which means more, and perfectus, which means complete. So literally, pluperfect means more complete, right? Complete means that the action is finished, like perfect tense is complete. So it's happening farther back in the past. It's literally more complete. All right, so we're going to set up a conjugation chart with first, second, and third person, and singular and plural. Okay, and in order to conjugate it, we're going to take the perfect stem plus the imperfect of sum esse. Remember, the imperfect of sum is eram, eras, erat, eramus, eratus, erant. Okay, so our model verb here is going to be pugno. So pugno, pugnare, just given the principal parts. Pugnawi. I'm just going to skip the fourth principal part because it's the third principal part that we need. Remember, to get the perfect stem, we take the third principal part, we drop out the I. Okay, and it doesn't matter what verb we use, it's always going to be that way. Wouldn't matter what conjugation. Okay, so I'm going to write the stem. Okay, and now I'm just going to fill in the imperfect endings for sum. So it would be pugnaveram, pugnaveras, pugnaverat, pugnaveramus, pugnaveratis, and pugnaverant. And that's how we conjugate in the pluperfect active for every verb. And now we're going to translate these. So pugnaveram would be I had fought. Okay, and that works the exact same for every other person and number. So pugnaveras would be you had fought. Pugnaverat, he, she, or it had fought. Pugnaveramus, we had fought. Pugnaveratis, you all had fought. And pugnaverant, they had fought. Okay, and that's pluperfect. And now we're going to move to future perfect. Okay, future perfect is translated with the English helping words or helping verbs will have. It shows completed action in the future. And what that means is that it's not done yet, but in the future it will be done, or it will have been done. And so for instance, Let's say we're in class right now, and it's 8:30 in the morning, and it's first period, and I teach 5 classes throughout the day. I could say to you, well, by the end of the day, I will have taught 5 classes. And so it's an action that's going to be complete or will be complete in the future. You translate it as will have. Okay, so let's set up a conjugation chart and translate it. So we've got first, second, and third, and singular and plural. Right, and for future perfect, we're going to take the perfect stem again, plus the future of sum. So for pluperfect, we use the imperfect of sum. For future perfect, we're going to use the future of sum. Pretty logical. Okay, so we'll use pugno as our root verb again. So again, pugno, pugnare, pugnawi. Okay, that's the principal part we need. Take away the I. I got my stem. Remember, it's the same for every verb conjugation, so it doesn't really matter as long as you have the third principal part. Take away the I. Okay, so now we're going to add the future of sum, which is ero, so pugnawero, and then eris, pugnaweris, erit, pugnawerit, erimus, so pugnawerimus, eritus, pugnaweritus. And then for the third plural, instead of erunt, we use erint. And the reason we use erint is so that we don't confuse it with the perfect tense, right? So pugnawerunt would be they have fought. That's the perfect tense. So we have to change it to erint so that we avoid confusion there. Okay, and if we're translating these, pugnawero would be I will have fought. Pugnaweris, you will have fought. Pugnawerit, he, she, it, will have fought. Pugnawerimus, we will have fought. Pugnaweritis, you all will have fought. And pugnawerind, they will have fought. Okay, so just to review, we've learned 6 tenses so far. We've learned present, imperfect, and we've also learned future. And together, these make up what we call the present system. And it's called the present system because it's formed from the present stem, which remember is infinitive minus re. Okay, and we also have perfect, pluperfect, and future perfect. Okay, and these 3 together form what we call the perfect system. And they're called that because they're formed from the perfect stem, which is the third principal part minus the I. Okay, so present system, present imperfect and future, and perfect system, perfect, pluperfect, and future perfect. And those are all of the tenses we're going to learn. Actually, those are all of the tenses in Latin. There are only 6 tenses in Latin. So those are all the verb tenses we're going to learn for a while. So thanks for tuning in, everybody, and see you next time.